And welcome back to The Long Dark, episode 35. When we left off, I told you I'd still be cooking bear meat, and here I am, cooking it up. Throw another log on there. So we're just trying to keep the bear meat from spoiling. Really, when I think about it, I kind of rushed the whole decision to get that bear. I should have been more prepared with lots of firewood nearby, and yeah. Hindsight 2020, or hindsight is 2020. The last time I went after a bear, it was a much easier process than this time. All right, let's get. I'd like to get some of this lichen. Since I used up one of my, antibiotic bandages, we'll pick up some sticks. And a branch, sure. We just need stuff to keep the fire burning, really. There you go, a little bit more lichen. I do need 3 to make one of those nice bandages. And we'll just keep gathering sticks up for now. Yeah, we're tired carrying all this weight. Oh. Still not sure what I'm gonna do. This place is kind of a bust for a place to set up at. I don't know if it's going to be worth staying here, given that there's no wood-burning stove and no workbench. As nice as it is that there are rabbits on this island. And it has a good view to everything. I just don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to need to press on. Once we get this bear meat cooked, of course. I finally found a good spot out of the wind. And 3 hours of daylight. But we still have a lot of bear meat to cook. We'll see. Shoot, we might need more sticks for the fire. Man. Takes a long time to cook 30 kilograms of bear meat. And the fog's rolling in, so that means the fog's rolling in, and that means we pretty much bought ourselves staying the night here. I'm not sure where I could go. I'd like a place just like the camp office, you know? A workbench, a bed, a wood-burning stove, like, you take those things for granted, or at least I did, and I just assumed that those types of resources would be frequent everywhere. Now, I'm curious, what are you guys circling over? Is there something over here? Perhaps it's a deer. It's been killed? Maybe? Here's a feather. Nope. This poor unfortunate soul here. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the feathers. I have quite a few of them. I'm going to stay close to the fire in case wolves try to come up on me. So this zone, I can see why they say to start in this zone is for intermediate players. It definitely, very much so, feels more challenging than Mystery Lake. But that's good. That's good. We're, stepping out of our comfort zone, getting mauled by bears and such. No, that's not good. But I am glad to be seeing more of the game. I'm still going to run out of fuel for this fire. Get some more sticks. Before the fire goes out. Boy, that's a bad fog. That's a real bad fog. I can barely see that rock. And of course, we've got to hang out here. Oh, I didn't put the sticks in the fire. We've got to hang out here outside while we cook because, of course, there's no wood-burning stove. Such a simple thing. Thwarting us. Such a simple, simple thing. Okay. This is a really, really bad fog. But there's bunnies on this island. That's... I was very excited about that when I first saw it. But I don't think it's going to be worth it. We're not going to be able to make arrows here. We're not going to be able to make snare. I can't even make snares here. So, you know, it would be easy to go, oh, let's stay for the bunnies. Yeah, except I don't have any snares because I barely had enough weight to carry back the stuff I really wanted, and there's no way to make snares. So what that comes down to is we're not going to be able to stay here. But I am going to have to rummage through everything. I don't really have the space, but we're going to have to. I don't see myself coming back to this building necessarily. I guess I could set up snares here once I make them. But even then, even with that being the case, oh, we need to eat this fish. I would have to have one of the buildings nearby give me the resources I need, or give me the workbench and the wood-burning stove in order to make coming here viable. I would have to be close by. Do we have that herbal tea anymore? Oh, I should have made a cup. Dang it. Oh well. We're going to sleep till we're fully rested, however long that takes. 3, 2, 1. Less than an hour of darkness. That's good. Fully rested and parched. So we'll drink almost a little over half a liter of water. That'll be good. More peckish. We're going to eat another piece of bear meat. No! What am I doing? I need to eat this fish. Okay, the stale lake whitefish is finally done. Storm lantern. Let's start rummaging through stuff. Basic wool hat.
Nobody needs this anymore.
No, I'm gonna go with not worth my time. Although I guess I could break it down for an extra piece of cloth, 10 minutes. That'll help the sun come up, maybe brighten this place up a little bit. Nope, there's still... I mean, I don't know, it's pretty bright for being dark. Oh, there we go. Coffee, that's important. Pork and beans. Non-perishable food items, sodas. Those are always good finds. And the more bear meat we eat, the lighter our pack becomes. Actually, when I look at the pack, we're only at 44 kilograms. We don't suffer the severe movement penalty till I think we get up to 50, so... I think we will just rummage this place and move on. The whole point of having all this food is being able to explore without having to worry about
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
stopping to cook. The question becomes... no, I was going to say, do I take this stuff back to the other house? But the other house is... The other house is not where we want to stay either. There's nothing for us there. A lot of pork and beans. Antiseptic, that stuff is really heavy. Condensed milk is good, it's a lot of calories. It's like that stale peanut butter. That stuff is really good in the pinch. I mean, you know, it would obviously be better if it wasn't stale, but beggars are not choosers. And while we might not have been a beggar before, we are now.
I could use this.
Oof, I sure can. I can make... Oh, I need a workbench to make one of those bandages, even. Okay, well... Metal lamp, what is that? For, yeah, hacksaw for scrap metal. This place is just a bunch of food items. That's all it is.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Moldy venison, raw? I wouldn't eat it raw. Been in that fridge the whole time. Without power? It's not that cold in here enough to keep it fresh. I could take the storm lantern. It's got quite a bit of fuel. The bed was nice. Orange soda, wool socks. We have wool socks, but that's going to be more cloth. Yep. 20 minutes to break down socks, but only 10 minutes to break down a hat? Okay. Sure, why not? I'll go with it. Okay, all of our clothing is over 50% now, so I'm feeling good about that. Look at all this non-perishable, all these canned goods here. And we have a lot of MREs back at that other building. You're just going to end up being more cloth. Break you down. More cloth again.
What have we here?
All kinds of clothing. Oh, I forgot you can get water from the toilets. That whole time I was freaking out about water. Goodness, I was freaking out about water and I could have just gone to the toilet. Okay, so that's one of the benefits of these houses, is you can just get water from the toilet. I mean, you know, if that's your cup of tea, I guess. It might be better than nothing. Towel, medicine show.
I think I can use this.
Okay, where are we at? We're at 51, so we are over our carrying capacity at this time. So what we'll do is we'll break down some of these extra clothes we got. I know one of them was kind of heavy. Yeah, like you. Harvest. And then I don't think we need that much. No, we don't need that much cloth. Not right now. No, give me back my deerskin pants. Holy moly, that is not a mistake I can abide by. We're still over our limit. Get rid of this antiseptic. I could do that. Matches and get rid of one tinder plug, because that really helped. None of these tools. I'm not really carrying a bunch of extra tools. This cloth is starting to add up. All these guts are starting to add up. I need a place with a workbench. I know there's one at the gas station. So I could go back to the gas station. No, I don't think I'm going to go to the gas station, no. I think I'm going to check out the marina to my west, if I remember where the sun was coming up. It's to the west, and surely the marina is going to have even if they don't have a wood-burning stove, okay, but they should surely have a workbench that I can get some work done on, maybe. Because as far as the wood-burning stove goes, it's inconvenient to have to step outside, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I am going to do, though, is probably get rid of this moldy venison. I can't really justify holding on to it. It's a whole kilogram of yucky deer meat that I don't need. I'm kind of swimming in meat right now. Oh, that just gave me a weird visual. Swimming in meat, in bear meat of all things. I think that's a solid plan though. Weather cooperating, and it is, which I like. It's actually not cooperating. It's actually very cold. Well, son of a gun. There's like a bridge over there. All these fishing huts. There's a wolf. So we're not going to go that way. We're going to have to go a different way. Because of wolf reasons. That area looks pretty developed and built up, though. I can already see 2, 3, 4 different buildings. So there's good odds that one of those buildings will have a workbench, right? Surely one of them is a commercial building. Oh, yikes. I can't just drop down this cliff. I'm going to get hurt. No, this is not a way I'm going to be able to go. And I can't go forward because of the bloody wolf. Okay. And there's a wolf over there. Boy, they really just like to roam the frozen waters. And we're getting cold just up here, dorking around on the top of this hill. All right, let's leave Jackrabbit Island. It is you are not going to be for us. Okay, so we've got a wolf on the right. About 3 o'clock. Looks like he's paralleling the direction we want to go. That's fine. We'll just keep our distance as long as he doesn't turn towards us. We should be good. Looks like he's turning back the other direction. But this wolf looked like he might have been on an intercept course. Yep. Moving perpendicular. Yep. And we're getting cold. This wolf is going to push me over. Oh, good, he turned around. Just stay way over there, please. Yeah, look at this little village. Surely one of these homes has a workbench to get some work done on, right? Hopefully. I hope so. Well, I don't know. I'm starting to doubt my decision, because it's like if it's just a bunch of the same modern type houses, it's not going to have a workbench or a wood-burning stove. I could go to that forestry hut, that observation-looking hut up in the... You know what? Should I? No, I'm not going to check that out. Hey, stay on task. Stay on task. One of the things I realized in Mystery Lake is it's almost not worth just ransacking everything all the time, because you really don't always need everything. At first, I was so concerned with not letting any resources go to waste and making sure that I, utilized every piece of clothing for scrap cloth, and then it just ended up being a bunch of stuff in a building that I couldn't bring to the next area that I went to explore. So I think in that fashion, I'm going to stick to my goals. I need to focus on my goals, which is to find a workbench. I have a lot of meat that I can afford to, a lot of bear meat that I can afford to eat for quite some time. Oh yeah, we're getting cold. But I need a workbench. If I can't get some of this stuff built with a workbench, I'm not going to be able to do much in the long run. I need to be able to make arrows. I need to be able to make snares. I need to be able to make old man's beard lichen bandages and etc., etc. So these buildings don't look nearly as nice as they did from a distance. Not at all. These look like little fishing cabins. Oh, look at all this neat stuff. It's not letting me do anything with it, but... Fishing camp. It's not a marina.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, we're going to go inside. What are the odds one of these places is going to have a workbench? I wouldn't even say 50-50. I'd be lucky. Yeah, bunk beds. Yeah, pretty much. Get some of this reclaimed wood. A book. Not a
That'll
good
come in
book.
handy.
Sure, we'll take the accelerant. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, so if none of these places have workbenches, then I need to bite the bullet and go back to the gas station. Oh, but I'm cold. I forgot that I'm cold. Should take the book, make a fire. Oh, but then I have to hang out at the fire. Is it possible that one of these buildings is different than the other? Oh, those all look the same. This one looks the same. Okay, so I'm... Wait.
It's making my head feel thick.
Is this a workbench? It's outside. An outside workbench. I'm gonna have to do the work outside. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just so unfortunate. And it's cold. Because my
Could end up being
clothing's
useful.
not in the best condition. Let's... Okay, I've got a plan. We're gonna break down some of these crates, get more reclaimed wood than we really need, and we're gonna start a fire next to the workbench. And we're gonna try to get some work done. I don't know what else to do, but that's my plan. I have no idea how it's gonna work out. I guess as long as I have the fire in a area where the wind isn't blowing and the wind doesn't change direction, I should be fine. I should be able to at least make a few arrows, the bandage, and there was something else I needed to make. And I can't remember what it is now. So took for granted how warm I was with all my clothes in really great condition. And now it's
Hopefully
just...
nobody needs this anymore.
Now it's just cold all the time, and yeah. Okay, so it says this is a wind block. So let's get the fire going. Yeah, sure. We'll use the accelerant. Might as well.
Well, thank goodness for that.
3 sticks. There you go, 2.5 hours of work. Let's see what we can do here. Yep, we'll do the bandage first. And then we'll do... Snares are 30 minutes. 5 hours for a survival bow. 30 minutes for 3 arrow shafts. 1.5 hours for one simple arrow. Okay, we'll put some more wood on the fire. And we'll make some simple arrows, I suppose. And we'll craft another one. Might as well. Okay. This is really not ideal working outside here, obviously. I'm a little bummed about all this. Gamey bear meat, my fave. Is there any way I can get... Oh, I get a ton of wood from breaking down these pallets. Yeah, let's do that. 225, and it'll take an hour and a half to break this down. Let's do that. Very nice. And then we'll just put more of it on the fire. Now, we'll make, what do we have? 3 hours and 5 minutes. I'd like to make more arrows. Ooh, we'll be making that soon. I can't wait. That would be nice. But we need snares. We need them snares. So we're going to make a couple of them. Let's see, that's an hour and a half worth. 2 hours worth. Okay, what are we looking at? 1 hour left on the fire. I would like to make another arrow. I want to make the arrows big time. That way, when I go to actually shoot a deer, I don't have to use my precious rifle ammunition. Less than an hour of daylight remaining. Have I really spent all day here messing with this workbench? Wow, we had a lot of stuff to do. Alright, let's get some water, let's get some snow melted and boil some water. I wonder how these water purification tablets work. Is it faster than boiling it? Yeah, it's faster than boiling it. That's what it is. Okay, well, these embers are still really warm, but we need to get inside. Need to get inside and get some sleep. How are we so overburdened? Oh, the weather is shifting. Looks like the snow is starting to come down a little bit. I am not excited about that. Let's, what do we got? 10 hours of darkness. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat some bear meat. Yeah, the wind's all starting to pick up. It does not sound like this place is constructed very well. Let's sleep 10 hours. Let's see what that does for us. That might be enough. Maybe the wind will change, the storm will pass. You know, whatever. 1 hour of darkness. Wait, less than 1 hour of darkness? Then we should be in twilight, so we should be good to go. So I'm gonna keep doing this and eating the bear meat. Food poisoning?
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Bear meat cooked. Something you ate has made you very sick. You will weaken until you treat it. It passes or you die? Or I could rest for 10 hours. Food poisoning from bear meat? No, we're going to take the antibiotics. And so I'm not sure I ate the antibiotics. How am I still... Oh, this is going to be an ongoing thing I'm going to have to treat or what? I took the antibiotics. Should well, anyways, in any event, that's all the time we have for this episode. So this has been the Long Dark episode 35. Be sure to come back next time when we find out just what exactly this food poisoning is all about, and will I ever find a place that has a wood burning stove and a workbench and a bed all in the same building? I don't know. Come back next time and check it out. I hope you had fun, because as always, I know I did. So until next time, take care.